What's up, guys? Scott Tebow at the Small Town Roofer Podcast. Hey, just wanted to talk today about what I see the number one mistake with new roofing contractors is, and that is cash management. So I see all the time guys getting into this business because they know that there's, potentially some big money to be made, and they're tired of working for somebody else, and they want to kind of take it on for themselves. Well, that's great. The problem is, I believe it starts with deposits. And so many of these guys, these young guys especially, kind of getting started in this businesses, were taking these deposits and not being responsible with them. By that, I mean, we're taking 50% deposits, putting some of that money maybe towards the job material, but maybe some of it's also going towards luxuries for personal reasons, like motorcycles or what have you. And understand when I say this, I've seen this a lot of times. The problem is that catches up to you. You cannot rob Peter to pay Paul forever. And all the time you see guys blowing the deposit on something that they shouldn't be spending that deposit on, and then eventually they're out of money. And then they're bankrupt and they're out of business. So my recommendation is don't take deposits. I know that's not feasible for some, so here's another option. If you're going to take deposits and you're new to this business, or you're new in business in general, and this goes for all contractors, if you are new to the contracting business and you decide you want to take deposits for your business, have multiple bank accounts. Have a deposit bank account, and then have a bank account to pay your labor out of. So your deposit bank account is what you're going to have a checkbook for to pay your suppliers, whether that's COD or if that's on your account. So the money that goes in there only gets spent on job material, because that is what that 50% deposit or 30% deposit, whatever it is, that's what that's for. That's not for anything else. When you get paid the balance of that project, once it's done, take the remainder of that money, put it in the other account. That other account is going to be to pay your labor out of. So you're going to make payroll out of that account. If you're taking a 50% deposit and that is not enough to cover the material, you're not charging enough. So you've got your material account, and then your other accounts to pay labor out of. Once labor's paid, now the remaining funds in that account are profit. You can take that money, it's gross profit. You can take that money to buy advertising, buy marketing, pay for new trucks, do whatever you have to do out of that, pay the truck payments for the month, whatever. But you cannot take these deposits and then not put them towards the job material for that project. Guys, it's the first and fastest way to put yourself in the hole and out of business. If anybody has any feedback on this, I do think the multiple bank account, we have never done it. We've never taken deposits. We never plan to. It's just not the way we want to do business. I never want to be in the hole. I don't ever want to be in a situation where we have spent too much and cannot pay our suppliers, because those are some of the best relationships we have. So we just simply don't take deposits just to avoid that. But if you have thoughts on this, I'd love to hear about it. I think that there's some other options and ways that you could manage this. And, anybody can say, well, just be smarter with your money. It's hard. I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard. You got this huge check sitting in a bank account. You got things you want. You've been working your ass off. You think that you deserve to go have something nice. You deserve to go eat steak instead of bologna. Well, you don't yet, because you haven't finished the project to get paid in full. So, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking on this subject, because I think this is the number one way roofing contractors end up out of business. Thanks, guys.